Sonic's dead? How can this be? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Welcome to a playthrough, hopefully a one-off playthrough, of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. The story of how this exists. It is a April Fool's gag that is way better than it has any right to be for being an April Fool's gag. The Sonic Twitter put out a post. Sorry. They put out a post on April the 1st, along with everybody else deciding to do an April Fool's gag, a 90-second sort of advertisement for a game, where it was like, we have listened to all sides of the Sonic argument. We've listened to the diehard fans, we've listened to the diehard critics, and we will bring out a new direction for Sonic that will surely please everybody. And it just said, Sonic is dead. And this is the result of it. A murder mystery visual novel game starring the Sonic the Hedgehog cast, where we basically find out who murders Sonic the Hedgehog. Let me just check the options are good. Text animation, credits and copyrights, that's fine. Resolutions are good for me. We designed the difficulty of the think portions for experienced Sonic fans, but we understand every player has different skill levels and needs if these levels are inhibiting your enjoyment of the game, so we hope the assist mode settings will help you tune your ideal experience. This is great, by the way, and perfect for just having a nice enjoyable run through the story, a nice enjoyable romp. But there are like gamey aspects to this, which we will get into very soon, but for those, you can choose to turn on invincibility, removing all the pitfalls in the game, and in its game sections, and also reducing the speed and the amount you need to progress. Do I need to reduce the number of rings to win, or do I keep it like as it is? We have assist. If you turn on one of these settings, it basically says the assist mode is active. I like to think I'm pretty good at this because I am a seasoned Sonic veteran, if you will. This series has been part of my life for 25 years, and 25 out of my 30 years on this earth. So I like to think I probably will be pretty okay with those. So let's start a new file up. I have already, for the record, I've already gone through this. This is more just going to be a showcase of the game and sort of a dramatic reading. I like to dabble every now and then in sort of amateur voice acting. I have no official credits under my belt, but when I've done voices for characters, people have thought, wow, you're actually quite good at this. So there is a lot of liquid on standby from my new Game Blast mug for the people at Special Effect, which is quite nice of them to give. There's at least like 4 unopened bottles of fluid to the side of me. So I think I'm going to need all the liquid I can get to get through this if I'm going to do like a dramatic reading of the events in this. Right, can I use... I don't feel particularly comfortable. This is a point and click sort of like visual novel type thing. I'm just thinking, do I feel comfortable using just my mouse for this, or can I use the buttons on the keyboard to move through as well? Maybe I can't. Maybe I have to use the mouse. Maybe I have to use the mouse. Okay then, if you're gonna make me do it, I will do it. I think I'm gonna put my mug just off to the side here so it's out of the way of everything else. The volume should be okay as well. Do let me know if I do need to up that at any point, but I think everything is audible. It is basically just like music and soundtrack for this game, basically. So yeah, let's give this a go, shall we? Welcome to original character that we don't actually give the audience any chance to make, which is a good thing and a bad thing. A bad thing that we can't make our own OC for this, but also a good thing that we can't make our own OC for this, because we'd be spending 3 hours just on creating the looks. Because you know what some people are like, making characters that are based on Sonic OCs. Yeah, they probably could take a while. So, let's get started and trying to think of a voice. I think for the OC character, I'll just do my usual for this. Phew. Made it onto the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good on my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name right here. Watch what happens. And watch what happens when I try and put in my proper name here. That's my name. Oh, I don't think I could show my face around here if I wrote that. Let's try again. Yeah, it's got content censors in trying to make a name, so it doesn't let me when I type in my username. It is a pretty obvious reason as to why. I will not be delving into why, but just suffice to say, a lot of places that use like online user handles don't typically let me do in my name as it is in my sort of user handle. But some cool things you can do if you try and make your name is, my name is Sonic. Of course I'm Sonic with it. Like, the Sonic? Wouldn't that be cool? But no. I'll just change that. And apparently there's like a lot of other like name sensors in this as well. Like if I tried this, for instance, my name is Phoenix Wright. It doesn't like that again. I don't think I can show my face around here if I wrote that. Either because they've actually just sort of filtered out Phoenix Wright, or there are some things that things in this thing that could be sort of triggering content filters. So I guess we will just be I'll try view, or just view. Okay, it likes view. Do you want me to be view for this? I guess we could be for this run. It's gonna be view the. You know what? Yeah, heck to it. We're gonna do it. I actually like it. It's like, no, that's fine. We'll be Ryu. It's fine. I don't want to put my name into this and just read my name out loud. Like it's. I thought it might have been a Street Fighter reference. Well, Street Fighter isn't really sort of like in that vein of visual novel, murder mystery, investigations games, which is why probably Phoenix Wright's getting as of that. Apparently, a bunch of Danganronpa characters also get filtered out as well. I've seen a screen of this where you can't put your name as Junko Enoshima. You can't do that for some reason. Who knows? Maybe, and apparently Monokuma as well is not allowed. Both of those being Danganronpa references, so yeah, not those. No, I'm happy to be Ryu. Why not? It'll be good. Can we try that for Miles Edgeworth? It's already in as you. Sorry. Can we try for Miles Edgeworth? You'll have to find that out in your own time. Or I could just say heck to this and start again. But no, I'm happy with you, Ryu. Why not? Let's just do it. All passengers can read my scribble. On the post-it note that I was given as my name tag. Which I don't understand why it's a name tag, a post-it note for a name tag. Look at how exquisite this thing is. Surely they have the budget for proper name tags. I don't know what's going on here. Uh-oh, am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, you, shake it off. Ah, the conductor. You? Did I, just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Quite alright myself. Oh, feeling a little, bittersweet. Is that because you're a sweetie, or... Oh, is everything alright? Is that because you're a sweetie? Oh, try to butter me up on the first day, are we? Alas. Today's my last day as conductor. Last day? Let me try that sentence again. Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Mirage Express, probably referencing the Mirage train that's in the Mirage Saloon level in Sonic Mania. I think that's a pretty... sort of like a intermediate level reference that you put in there for fans of the series. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. Oh, I can see why his wife's excited. Did you not shower before coming in here? Is that the stench I'm seeing? Are you like, is he surrounded by like 5 like bot flies just going around him like this because he didn't probably get a shower in? Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. The menu is added to the court records. I can open the inventory anytime to view items I received. I should look over the menu carefully. Here is the menu, consisting of a chili dog, gourmet chili dogs I hope, ramen, and chicken cordon bleu. Why do they have cordon bleu? I know they have chili dogs because that is a certain somebody's favourite food. They might have ramen because that might be another. Like maybe ramen and cordon bleu are the same thing, like a certain character's favourite food, who knows. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. This room is clearly where all the budget went. Oh, so I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Crab rangoon, spicy grilled picky. Spicy grilled picky? What kind of animal is picky, and why do I not want to have that ever? But the thing you have in the menu, if we have another look again, you have chicken cordon bleu. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, glad you can read the menu, okay? Hey. A little about this vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed, smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. Yeah, I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing's better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. So, I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? I'll make you proud, sir. Or, yeah, I can't afford to lose this. I can't afford to lose this job. Oh, you sure can't. The severance pay is lousy. Oh, doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard. All aboard the Pan Pride Express. I know it's meant to be like red, yellow, and blue for Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic, but it's just Pan Pride colours. All aboard the Pan Star Express, I think one of my friends gave. Christened this trade, and by God it works. And look at that outfit. Look at Amy. She is an absolute doll in this outfit. And Tails is a little Sherlock. Look at this. Look at this very, very precious boy. And how am I going to do Tails' voice? Like, I love this character, but his voice is... Oh, it's so hard to pull off. What am I going to do for it? Wow! This train is incredible! What fascinating tech! Oh boy, here we go. Back to the crocodile. Let me take a drink to warm up first. Alright. Here we go for this one.
You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this.
Well, what did you all expect? You know I always go out for my birthday party.
The way that they're all dressing up here, it is just... It's so sweet. They're all getting into this murder mystery thing, and yeah, what great artwork as well. This is clearly like, this is where you see the passion just seeping through. Giving them such nice outfits like this, and drawing them so well, super well. They have some really cute sprites that they use in this. The train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. This is certainly a Sonic OVA reference, with Knuckles having the sort of like the cowboy hat he wore in that. This has got to be like a dig at that, and yes, I'm here for it. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? What world are you in? Do you not use, like, the internet in this world? You don't even know who any of these are? You didn't see the news, or the whatever newspapers? They must have come in over all the world-saving hijinks they must have done for you, ungrateful you. What are you on about? Get a hold of yourself, you! You're sweating through your uniform! Oh, here we go. Hey, pal! Can I get one of those chili dogs? Of course, sir. Or, radio friend. Just go like, of course, sir. are. Are you a pirate? Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought.
Sonic! Wait until I announce everyone's rules to get food.
Sorry about that, birthday girl. Maybe I could do. Oh, maybe Luke's voice for Tails. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Maybe, but we'll see. I'll have to try and lose a little bit of the sort of the Britishness that I give Luke, but we'll see when I get there. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You join me, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. And here they all are, and by God, they all look absolutely just stunning in their outfits. Do we have a particular order? Should we just work from like this way to the end, maybe? I think that could work. Yeah, let's start with Rouge. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Nice and pristine. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well, ma'am. I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. I'm going to have to kindly ask you for that back. This is yours? It must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging characters. And then we have ourselves, oh, look at Blaze! Like, good lord, like, scrubs up so well, and that outfit is just like, hello! May I have your ticket, please? Oh, thank you very much, on top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? I'm just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back in my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this one more than my own, so I admit, I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say! Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? Just get up. We're only pretending to play princess here, good lord. Oh! I never clicked this. I never realized you can actually click like the billboards up here. What do they say? Welcome aboard the Mirage Express. Happy birthday, Amy, and the current weather for today. I think we should put that on there, yeah, because this is Amy's like birthday treat that they made for this. Okay, let's go, edgy boy. Here. Thank you, everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? No, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. Oh, that stare. Oh, so cold. You're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. I'm only staring at, this guy who looks like he has a murderous intent in his eye. Don't even worry about it. Let's talk to the birthday girl. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Why, certainly.
There he goes, pristine again. Thank you, miss. And thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helps.
Yeah, who doesn't love a good bargain?
And a murder mystery chain just sounds so exciting! It's right up my alley!
And who doesn't love a good thrill?
You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast.
Maybe we should just leave it to have fun. We just hear true crime podcasters like, okay, yeah, that's what all the serial killers listen to. Oh dear. And before we move along, for you, miss.
Oh, how fun! Thank you! Where do we use this?
That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday! Yep, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition.
That's very useful. I'll use this wisely. Thank you.
She has a door for everywhere. Immediately suspect her for anything. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, my friends. Can I get your ticket?
Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of outstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket.
He seems to be avoiding eye contact, like he's trying to be all deflective. There's something amiss, sir.
I seem to have misplaced my ticket.
Excuse me, Vector. Do you believe you could speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear.
I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is.
Well, he's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry, we'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up.
That'd be amazing. Thanks a million.
Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for the ticket. There's also the robot arm here. Oh, yummy, don't mind if I do. Ew, those are for our guests, you know. Train, be sure you only get one of these if they ask.
Hello. Roger, Roger.
Actually, these guys are like, Roger, Roger. Like it's a battle droid from Star Wars or anything. Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. I'm sorry, you. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Oh, good try, Buck. A train and I have worked together for a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drats! Those snacks look really tasty too. Those little finger foods, little pieces of cake. It looks so good. Look at how dapper this man is. Look at how dapper SBO looks. Could we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming?
He's looking right at me.
I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu? And that sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Wow, way to be completely inappropriate with your questioning. Cling onto walls? What kind of question's that? I most certainly can. Have you not played my hit game Sonic Heroes or Knuckles Chaotix? The conductor looks a bit too smug for that answer. But yes, it's true. If you played Sonic Heroes, the triangle jump move that the speed character can do, SBO's bonus is that he can cling onto walls indefinitely by doing the triangle jump. It's Blue Boy himself with the sailor hat. Oh my god, that's actually quite cute. Ticket, please. And thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. Huh? Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually. And you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes. I'm just starstruck. Will do, thanks. I'm just starstruck right now. There he is. Right. This is why we want to do like a bit of a Luke Triton thing going on here. Alright. Can I get your tickets, young'un?
Right here, sir.
Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks that we have on board?
No, thank you.
Sorry.
No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart.
Oh, no way! I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too! It's my first day and I was a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies.
Absolutely! I want to be buddies with Tails, like for real. I actually do want to be buddies with this little cute fox boy. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone in this train is normal and cute as beans. Howdy, could I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket. But I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. It seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Right, we have spoken to everybody, but this Vector has a problem. No ticket. Like that bit in Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade. No ticket. But rather, we need to find it. And look at this thing! What looks like a toaster, but it's actually a napkin holder, and it has it in there. Huh? What's sticking out of the napkin holder? Oh, say, so wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. The lost ticket is added to the court record. There it is. It's so sad to see a ticket alone and confused like this. We'll return it, I have faith. Right, back to the croc.
Did you find anything yet? Maybe the computer room?
Well, we might... Maybe not the computer room, but we might just have what you need. And why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? Ka-ching.
Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. I was really worried you'd kick me out, and I'd miss the murder party.
Oh, you here would have their hands full kicking you out.
You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight.
Wait, who made me both microwave expert and the security guard?
You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist.
Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. Alright, time for the voice. I need a bit of a break doing all that. OC character. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Vector SBO, Rouge Blaze, Shadow, and the conductor. 11 separate characters I'm doing from one singular voice box. I might have bitten off a bit more than I can chew this, but we'll keep going.
Okay, everyone. It's time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. You remember our promise, yes? You will do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems pretty capable on their own. And train. Roger, roger. Assist View if they need any help, won't you? Alright, but I don't have to like it. Haha, that's all I needed to hear. You have my trust. There's nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Even though the train gives me serious Hal vibes. Excellent, I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please, have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all of that. For everything else, please talk to you here if you need anything. Sounds good! Absolutely!
Will do.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy. He gave me my ticket and didn't throw me off.
I'm gonna bring it back from our session that they see back. Meanwhile, outside, there's just a Big the cat was due to join us, but I guess it got distracted by something and it's like, oh no, the train is departing without us. I imagine.
Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well.
Lore cards? Oh, that must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions.
Now on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered, and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned rules for characters they'll be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday.
Like she says, just like, there's just the fire that burns in her eyes when she says that.
Participation is required.
Should smack anybody that doesn't.
Of course.
Birthday girl makes the rules.
Sonic, You are a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car.
Naturally, that's where the captain would go.
Tails, you are the detective. Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably.
Like, I can probably give a bit of a look for that one. I think I go like,
Indubitably, Professor.
or something like that.
Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon.
Got it.
Rouge, you're a business tycoon. And Blaze, you're a titan of industry. Both in the casino.
What's the difference?
There is none.
There is none. You're both just power hungry, money stealing, greedy so and so's. So yeah, there's no difference between you two. Sounds fun.
Vector, you're the butcher. And Espio the poet. Both found in a library.
Did you hear that, Espio? We get to hang out together.
And do what? Read?
Oh, maybe we can, make a tower of books or something.
Simple minds. Love Vector though, but simple minds.
And Shadow is the locksmith, hanging out in the lounge.
Just that's all I need for that.
And, last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? You better have done, because that's 5 minutes of my life that I'm never getting back.
Yes, I was listening. I hope that's okay.
That's more than alright. And you can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you.
And everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. Dining car there. Caboose there. Saloon car, that's where Knuckles is. Library, Vector and Espio. A casino, Blaze and Rouge. Shadow is in the lounge with the Super Mario 64 piano. And Sonic's in the conductor's window. Gets to look out front when the train is moving. Isn't that like... it feels like such a privilege. The map is added to the court records. There it is, if you didn't know.
The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. There is somebody who is sus among us. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle, and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready?
Well, yeah, sounds like everyone's excited.
Everyone, to your stations!
This might have been a tall order to try and voice every single character in this in an actual like performance. But by golly, I'm gonna stick with it. It'll be fine. I will only be ever so slightly throat sore in the morning. Don't worry about it.
Ah, this is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses.
How thrilling! I have goosebumps. So I know it's kind of scary. I'll share in their enthusiasm.
Same! Isn't it awesome?
Maybe I should have picked the other option because then that might have not warranted me just going ah all the time. Who knows? Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone?
Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party.
Okay, makes sense to me. Do you know what? I might as well do the Luke Triton voice for Tails. It just feels natural. I'll do it. I don't care. Seems as though Amy is more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways.
What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably expecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters.
Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy?
No, the lore cards are confidential. No one but the person who received them knows. My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. And my lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist.
Just like every other person who decides to be a journalist or paparazzi. Biggest nose of the bunch is Amy, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this does kind of sounds fun. I wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Oh shoot!
Ah, the train is starting moving! It's so fast! Quick, grab onto something!
What's going on?
Oh, I'm slipping! Hold on! I can't!
Ah!
No!
Psh. And thus we have our murder. Every single person on this train is now dead. Alright, anybody who is an Ace Attorney fan in any sort of stretch, you just need to listen to the music that's going on right now. And even for like the beginning, even for the bits beforehand as well. But this is quintessentially like Ace Attorney, and it wouldn't be out of place if it was actually in an Ace Attorney game. Just every so often that it just has sounds in it that lets you know that it's actually a Sonic game, this. It's like a Sonic Ace Attorney game, and like I said, it didn't need this much effort put into it for it being the free April Fool's game, but I'm here for what they did. It's just great. It's just great.
Oh, you're both awake!
Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably. Yes, this is exhilarating.
Oh, I know! The protection on this train is astounding! It's definitely more intense than I expected.
It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet.
This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure.
Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview.
We should go check on the others. You, could you crack the door?
Yeah, of course. It seems the door's blocked, and I don't think it's budging.
Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pika Pika hammer. Huh? Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here.
Huh. I know, Amy. She's hiding something. Huh? Suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened.
Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy is acting this way, and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet. Then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation.
Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood. Understood. I gotta do the flashback effect going on there with my own voice. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-Slicky companion did.
Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching.
Let's have a look around everywhere. Anywhere that flashes big and green. The shelf blocking our exit. It's currently not budging.
Hey you! Look closely at this.
I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed.
There's nothing the shelf could have fallen onto. And I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. This train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it.
The crack on the shelf is added to the court record. Boxes on the floor. What do you think, Tails? Do you want me to cook any of this for you?
When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten lots of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza.
I've only had microwave lunches this week. Boy, howdy, that is a hard pill to swallow. When your cooking space isn't that big or that resourceful. you kind of just resort to you just resort to that microwave business, and it's not good. Stick. What's this? A rod?
The tip's broken. It looks to have admittedly been attached to something.
I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like it. I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. I got a stick in the court record. I think we've had enough clues.
Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened.
No, wait. Before we do, I'm sure we have a lot of details, but no, we have to check the trash bin. We do have to. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here.
Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin.
How do I become as optimistic as this kid? How do I just become Tails? How do I just become him?
Ah, the wet floor sign. Keeping people alert and safe. Once, I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. And luckily, Sonic was there to catch me.
Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say.
But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. He slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart.
Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Indeedy-doody-doody. Alright.
What's the latest? Did you find any clues yet?
I feel like my voice for Tails is just going every single direction possible. I'm just gonna stick with it, I don't care.
I found a spoon! If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out!
Dig ourselves out? On a train?
Just... I'll keep looking.
No, it's time to go. Take that! And the pursuit music. I'm gonna call this the pursuit music. It might not be the official name, but it feels like it's pursuit music, and by God, it's so good. This music does not need to go as ham as it did, but yes, I'm here for it.
Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me? On my own birthday? How dare you?
This isn't gonna be easy, is it?
I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding?
So Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Microwaved a chili dog, attempted to escape, or murdered a suspect. She was awake before I was. It seems to make sense that when we got into here, when we got flung into here, when the train sped up, maybe the thing was there. They couldn't have got out, I don't think. But maybe they tried to get out. I think that is the right one.
I don't think you were sitting idly while Ryu and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it!
What?
Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out.
Do we have evidence to prove that?
Ryu, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that's been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back.
Alright, let's do it. And in this game, they made that way easier than you expect it to be. Don't even worry about it. So the evidence we need should be... a large chunk of the bookcase is missing. When it maybe wasn't like that beforehand, I'm gonna guess this.
What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over, so damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping.
Okay, Tails, what now?
Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy?
So now I have to explain myself? When
I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do?
What would Sonic do? Everybody knows you gotta BS your way out of situations.
Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing bandits. He never loses.
Like in the Sonic game. Oh, I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works.
Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And follow your arguments.
Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow this train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Like Sonic would do. Let's BS our way through and play an endless runner game. Because of course, that's how all good arguments are made. This is how it actually works in the courtroom. Just be like, what's your argument here? Just hang on, let me pull up my phone for a second so I can play this endless runner game for a bit. I'm sure that will give me my everything that I need. I see you there, Burr, by the way. You're opening the game up yourself. I can imagine, yeah. I can imagine everybody's getting it if you don't have it already. It is free on Steam, and it should still be available, unless they say no longer. But it should still be available right now, if you're watching on the live stream, of course. So, yeah, get on that. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for that shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept, that the damage was here before we arrived?
Ah! I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then?
I think there was a big something on the end of this stick. Big something there. Some sort of stick. On closer inspection, could it also be a handle for something?
What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage?
We must do more thinking. Think harder. I have gathered enough rings of thinking power. However this works. This universe is odd. You're right. A stick couldn't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own.
But if it's attached to something, it could. Like, let's say, a hammer? Ah! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle of your Pico Pico hammer. Ah!
You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed.
The handle to your hammer snapped right off. Ah! Oh!
Dun dun dun. It has been done.
It's as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack, and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me.
Yeah, she does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer would snap like that, Amy.
It was one of my backups. The ones that I make for my fans on my Etsy store. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need my real hammer.
Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective,
And I dabble as a mechanic.
Let me see both pieces
of the hammer.
Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed.
Tails! Thank you!
According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick.
All right, stand back. Yeah!
The shelf completely shattered. Incredible!
We did it! We're free!
Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. And as we go, what sort of miscreantness went on in here? Oh, no. All this budget for this nice room and freaking look at it. The game didn't allow you to name yourself I Farted? All I have to say to that is...
No!
How dare it? Absolutely how dare it. Wait! Is that...
Oh
It can't be!
Sonic! Someone murdered my door named Sonic! Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once!
You are way too pleased with yourself right now. Immediately, I am on eyes on you, Miss Amy. I know you said you weren't allowed to be the murderer, but maybe you're gonna not follow the rules. Who knows? Amy, wait! I want to figure out who did this too.
Wait for me!
Oh, what a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic! Sonic? Body. Numb. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. And now I am the dead. Blah. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? It's not moving. Are these wounds something genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world's going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I feel myself panicking. Calm down, you. Calm down, you. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. Hello, I'm the conductor, and I like money. So I leave their care to you, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Oh, I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. Honk. And about 50 minutes into this game, we have a title drop. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. This saloon car looks very, very good as a Mirage Saloon spin-off or homage. It is so good. The colours of the stools are alright. They've even got like the stylized cacti in there. The colour of the wooden boarding. This is just perfect. I think the original Sonic Mania level also had arcade machines in it as well. So yeah, they've done this really well. Oh, look at this place. Amy? Amy, are you here?
I've looked around and I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Do you need something from me?
Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? Sonic's dead! He's dead! What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic the Hedgehog is dead? And you're laughing?
Sonic doesn't go down that easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, I promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots, so he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm not panicking. I'm not completely in denial. This isn't one of the stages of grief. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. It's my job to keep an eye on you. I'm gonna sound authoritarian and responsible for my life. The train wheel says I gotta stay and watch after everyone.
Oh, you just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, I do. I want to hang out with you for real. How's everyone great at reading people but me?
As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because,
where's my law card?
The last guy who worked to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. I just love that's right!
Give Tails a chalky milk immediately. That's a face that screams, I want chalky milk! Well, you're not a proper detective with that baggage. He says the previous line tales, and it just immediately cuts into like LA noir business. It turns into a film noir, and he goes like, "My old associate. He left to join the forces of evil. The wind came, and then he was gone with the wind too." Just basically like that.
This is true.
Yeah, varmints. What are you all doing in my saloon? Wow, he's trying so hard to stay in character. Truthfully.
Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. I wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy.
We were wondering if you could tell us what happened.
Sorry. I can't even read. I can't even read lines now. I'm going delirious.
We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and...
Nope. I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. We need to figure out what Knuckles is up to while we're all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate.
Right, let's click on things. Click on that. Howdy, partners. M'lady, how you doing? This is a spittoon-free establishment. And visit Coliseum Highway Zone, which took me a long time first time around to figure out, wait, Coliseum Highway, is that a fake zone or is that a real zone? It's real. Sonic Rivals on the PlayStation Portable. It is the second zone in that particular game. Not the fakey as I once thought it was. Can we go out?
Huh. That's funny. The doors look tight. We can't go any further.
I wonder how Mimi was able to leave then.
Good point. When were these doors locked, and how long were they locked for? Let's keep this in mind.
But Amy had the key though. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack.
Kind of bland.
Seems like someone licked all the salt off them.
What?
That's such a good sprite as well. Or maybe they're just unsalted peanuts. To be honest, if I'm in a bowl of nuts, they usually have to have like something on them. They can't just be like plain nuts. There's a light little bit of butter on them, like butter flavoring, or maybe salt them, and I could easily down a bag of nuts. Cashews are good. Cashews are quite nice. I usually get chocolates that even have like pieces of macadamia inside. Macadamias are good as well. To be honest, I can have like most of them. I've had peanuts, I can do almonds, I can do cashews, and macadamias. They're usually like my 4 go-to kind of nuts that I usually like to eat. So perfect for me would be a mix of all 4 of those in like a bag, and I could easily down those very easily.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. It's you. What's the old doing to my hair?
He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? The machines are gonna take over. Oh no.
Ew, this is interesting.
What is? It's just a few used cups.
Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles is just really thirsty?
Ew, this one has lipstick on the rim. So unless Knuckles is a sly gig where he, like, puts on drag...
Which is, there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. We need to put that out there. Drag is not a criminal act. Do drag if you want, please. Have the freedom, and don't ban drag. That's just stupid. That's not Knuckles' color at all, even if he did do drag. Someone else must have been here.
We should lock this.
The used cups are added to the court records. Trash bin! Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always been hidden in the trash is flawed.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's as they say, I'm not nuts. Believe me. I think Tails is ignoring me. Oh dear. Oh, breathtaking views.
This train passes by some incredible sights, like the 7 versions of Green Hill that must exist now.
I'm just happy to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I usually have to avoid things like motion rides. Roller coasters are fine, but if I'm like on a motion vehicle and watching a screen, I've learned that I tend to get sort of queasy in the stomach after riding one of those. I like them, I enjoy riding them, but afterwards I'm just like, yeah, maybe that's not a totally good idea. It's the same thing if I try and use like if I'm the passenger of a car of some kind and I'm looking down for a phone screen or trying to read a book on a car. I can't do it because then I just get like, oh, I do not feel so good in my stomach. Must be like motion sickness, but not on like roller coasters and such. Roller coasters are fine. I can ride most of them, but obviously not every single one out there. It's like some of the things that some roller coasters do are a bit too wild yet.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do running the carts.
I'll never understand this friend group. You joyride on the tracks for just fun? Deserved. This is deserved. Omo Chow, wanted, and a reward for finding. Hopefully dead or alive as well. Preferably dead. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, if I'm one of those people that are like, yeah, I think Omo Chow is quite
This is a bit of an annoying little guy, is Omo Chow?
a decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out.
Poor Omo Chow. I hate to seem like this.
What do they do?
Medical malpractice.
Interesting. First time I read for that joke, I must have done like a... First time I heard somebody read that line out to me, I just went, oh! You know that ride where you're just like, oh! Like, the cross between bursting out laughing and going like, oh my god, I can't believe this. That's sort of like in between. That's what I was doing. First time I heard that. Is Nukel's in front of the busted machine.
Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try.
Why do I not have Super Monkey Ball? I feel like that game is right in my alley. Why don't I have that already? Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damage looks more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that? Ding, ding, ding. The one who has knuckles and fists the same size as his head. What are you two looking at me for? The smashed arcade is added to the court record.
I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened.
Alright, my boy, let's see. I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Oh, I like your hats.
They knew. They absolutely knew. We need to give Knuckles a sweetheart spot as well.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better?
I said leave. Can I take an order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, just let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, you're not a butler. You can tell him that. Oh yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it! I have all the social capabilities of a Laura Petzel. Thought I told you to leave me alone. No! Take that! Isn't this a Wait, is this a different Pursuit music as well? I think it is. Oh! I think this pursuit music might be unique to the saloon car because I can hear the piano going off as well. I think that's probably it.
Knuckles, you and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place.
I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
Huh? It is?
We have evidence too.
We do?
You just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
Were you getting your gamer mode on? A Super Monkey Ball arcade being completely smashed up. It's a shame to see Super Monkey Ball in this state. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? I don't know, maybe the fact that it's completely dented in? I'm not sure I need to think for this one, but the game's telling me I have to think. Which means dodging spiked balls all of a sudden, which is... Ow. That didn't go well. Thank God I just made that jump as well. I have found an idea for the power of gaming.
This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Super Monkey Ball's your favorite game. Your hair was found at the scene. Knuckles sheds fur and it's just on the arcade machine. No, it's covered in punches, obviously. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? They're as big as your head, I can't... obviously... They're sort of like focal of you, sir.
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. But why?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
How will you...
I'm on it! You, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I'll beat you at this running game as well. Trying to get directly in the middle of where there's like a... like two lines of rings adjacent to each other. I'm trying to get in the middle so I collect both lines of rings and just increase my ring count like that and get it done quicker.
The arcade machine's fixed!
No, don't look at the scores! Quick, look at the scores!
I'm pulling it up now!
Vector, Nook, Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultim, Bagel, Candy. 7150, 7331. Wow. Toast is just leap backwards. And... okay, what does this tell us? It tells us that Knuckles is a sore loser. Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector! He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture's beginning to be painted here. Look, you competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you.
Knuckles is a gamer at heart. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Show me. Vector's a common name. Prove it was here, now. Alright, time to think. Let me just do the think special stage. That is a lot of balls in my path. Don't know if I appreciate that happening. I'd be wholly surprised if that like ends up being a trope for a new like 2D like a classic 2D style game that has special stages. Like I won't be surprised if they take that idea off and put that into a either another fan game project or maybe a more official project. Who knows?
Now you, what proves Vector is here with Knuckles?
the abundance of cups. Because there was one for Knuckles, one for a person with lipstick, which is neither Knuckles or Vector, it's most likely probably Rouge, with the amount of lipstick that Rouge uses, and there's an extra cup. No!
I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcades.
It's not what you think. It's not like, I'm not a gamer. I'm not gamer TM. Ah, don't tell Amy.
I think we're on the right track here.
Yeah, it's as you say. Vector popped in at the time of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth, trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof for his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too.
Huh?
It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one.
But you offered her a drink, apparently.
Listen, I don't know why she showed up and told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Aren't you satisfied? Will you two relent? I think I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering my question. Thank you for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles?
I
want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list. Doesn't make sense. Can you take a look one more time?
There's an odd name on the high score list. What's Tails talking about? Vector, Nook. There's Toasty. Apple. Apple. Hey, Apple. I am Brett. Oliver, age 24, got into this. Bagel, Candy, Alton. That one's not a food. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Alton? You may not know you. Oh, I know. I do know.
But there's someone on this train that goes by that title. The Ultimate Life Form.
There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So, Shadow was here too? The ultimate gamer! He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Key? Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so no one else after locking the door. And that's the honest truth.
So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her?
No, I think she has some sort of key too. The birthday key that lets her open any kind of door.
Oh, that's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library that caused Vector to come here? Why Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked for that stupid cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask yourselves. Din din din, pursuit finished. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now...
Seriously, this Tails voice just goes a million different directions.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open up the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, you. Let's head to the library.
On it. this is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs.
Yeah.
Coming! Coming! You ready to mosey on down in the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! Go west, life is peaceful there, go west. Hang in there, guys. Just hang in there. You're doing very great. Just hang in there. Like Chow is there. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Oh, right. I gotta do this again. Yeah, my voice is gonna be very slow when this is all done. Worth it.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? And before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you a present.
My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector. It seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are! Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl?
Oh, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. I mean, she's sassy 365 days a year. She doesn't need a birthday to do it.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Mukate kuru no ka? Behold, the birthday girl has a master key.
Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
Also, this case before anyone else. Bye!
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now, what are you two doing? You're looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm a detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm... making sure things go well?
Things aren't going great.
Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that...
Besides murder?
Yep, my social skills, non-existent. Just like... Self-deprecation is real sometimes.
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
Ayo.
Naughty.
And I'm Espio, the poet.
Oh, poetry! A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure, Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee.
Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
You and I are here to establish both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, and Shadow, and Sonic all passed for this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in a saloon car.
Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see a lipstick stain on the cup of the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car,
Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust my seat for a sec.
where Knuckles and I were playing games. I was besting him at Super Monkey Ball. I'm the ultimate gamer crocodile. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to this lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
And that's when the train sped up. It knocked over my book tower I was making for a good 30 minutes. Well, we were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got it through it alright. But my poor book tower. It was gonna be a full-on fort and everything.
We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Only do this, guys, if you're gonna be well prepared for it. If you're gonna voice 11 different characters in a game, you best have actual lungs and vocal cords of steel. Have plenty of warm-ups beforehand. Have lots of juice and or water on standby. In fact, I'm probably gonna fill up a bit more with my my standby juice. Just yeah, there you go. And be prepared to wake up with a sore throat tomorrow, but it'll be fine. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around, and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat,
Naughty.
I'll chop it up for you.
Oh my. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too.
Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post, and determine if Espia was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely.
But let's see the poster first. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, I should say, hang in there.
Wow. I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. For all we know, an AI generated that. Right? Don't read too much into it. Not in the least. Don't worry about it. Whew. I hope you're enjoying this, by the way, guys. If you just have me as background noise while I do several million different voices at once, I still hope you're still enjoying it. I'm just giving myself a bit of a pause for a bit, and appreciate just how chill the library theme is as well. I just realized that this seriously can't be like more than a single story, because it's a train car. Then I've suddenly must have felt like, oh wait, there's some like projection trickery going on with that roof. It must be. Unless there was a hidden train carriage on the train that we didn't see that is actually like 2 stories tall or whatever it is. Whatever it is. Anyway, we clicked on that thing.
Oh, brochures! There are travel destinations ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Here, look at this! There's a couple of maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
The library map is added to the court record. Should we take this brochure about Cave 2?
Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it.
I'm more of a stalagmites kind of guy. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Ah, what a shame. Caves are nice. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on the way out. There's gotta be a reason why he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I believe we should. So Shadow's lock added to the court record. Ah, yes, the sign, we can read it. Chaos Cola! It's like that bit in that one Sonic Shorts bit where Shadow's going, Chaos Swiss Roll! That'd be great. That's a great book. That's a great joke, by the way. Check out our book club. The book of the month is Gone Gal. Why do I feel like that's a real riff? That's like a riff on a real book. Gone Gal. I'm pretty sure it might be, but I don't read too many books to be 100% certain. Books on the floor. Why?
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. I'm a slob. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something.
What reckless behaviour! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything, and let him. Tails is precious. Let him feel empathy. It's a nice trait to have. Empathy is nice. People need more of it. More people need it.
Poor thing. The arm is really struggling cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are so comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Ew, no! Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have 2 rings. Which is not a lot, but weird that it's happened twice. What a good time this is. Even though I'm destroying my voice doing it, I don't care. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here.
Aww. I really thought there'd be something there.
Are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah. Just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it.
You're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? I'm socially awkward, I can't take compliments. A globe of our marvellous planet. I haven't travelled around much. The islands are all fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. Their food can't be beat either. Plenty of regional chili dogs.
That's a Sonic and Lace reference for you guys. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia if you've ever been there.
I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop off at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich.
What's it filled with?
Cucumbers.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? By the way, that is actually a poster of Professor Pickle over there. I should say a painting rather than a poster. There's just messy bookshelf. Let's have a look at this.
Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
Alright, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
Scratching through all the book titles excitedly. It's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
Huh. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on this shelf is in alphabetical order. But this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it's interesting.
Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to the court record. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Talk SBO. Talk to the man. Because it's going to be way easier to do Espio's voice than Vector's voice. I brought this on myself, didn't I? Jeez. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? Space! I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste drops the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. And what caused you to drop the vase? Don't breathe too deeply, it's just a poem. He clearly hasn't thought it through, has he? I mean, he can just, mean it's just literally a vase. And that's what I hate about taking literature lessons back in school. You have to try and find, like absolutely blag any sort of, like, meaning you can to make, like, make an hour-long essay to a question for a test. Which is like, what does the colour blue represent in the curtains in this so-and-so story? When your English teacher, your literature teacher will say, clearly this represents the inner turmoil and the inner sadness that the main character feels. When literally you could ask the author of that book, it says, what do the curtains blue actually represent? And the author will be like, I don't know, the curtains are just blue. And that's it. That's why I didn't do too well in literature. Like, doing language and media in my English studies, that was good, but literature was just like, I don't want to read too much into things. Not the amount of Shakespeare we had to do for that course. Jesus. You have an order about a poem? My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh, we don't serve any eggs in the train, though. That's not in our budget. My talent is wasted on you lot. Psst. Fancy another poem? Yeah, why not? Do a poem about trains. And he just goes, I like trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. It's in the ocean? How did they end up there? Thanks.
I actually really liked that one.
Huh? Okay, enough of it. Ba-ching! Oh, I see what they're doing with the music here. There's actually, like, subtle instrumental changes. That's what I believe, anyway. Like, it's slightly different from the saloon into the library. And that's actually quite good. Subtle instrument changes. I approve. Again, music didn't need to go so hard, but it did, and I'm very happy it did.
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. You and I are here to confirm two things. Why Victor let to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in a library car.
Vector will start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need—
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
Huh?
What? Come on, building that book fort only took like 5 minutes of my time.
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
Seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles.
And that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you're in the library car?
Of course he was!
What?
Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop until it's done. I've seen it happen. Sped run the entirety of Shakespeare in like 5 seconds. I've never seen anything like it.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
SBO doesn't know you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What if it was a copy of Vogue?
What kind of things do you think I read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch of what that book might be. Could you help me out?
Alright, you. Okay. What book do we think Espio might have been reading? The Manual for the Train, an exhaustive manual for the Mirage Express's many features and capabilities. It doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. Like the most important part of an instruction manual, how to drive the thing that you were driving.
A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Hang on, I feel bored for a second. I'm gonna bring up a mobile game. Don't worry about it. Right, you get that, you gotta like that. This is how you think, guys. Don't worry about it. Ow, don't think like that. Don't think like that. That's not good. That is not how you think. That's how you think. You gotta think by dodging lots of obstacles and getting lots of rings. Overstock, overcompensate. This is how you do it. That is well and truly how you do it. Let me take another drink in the meantime. Num.
There were books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books in the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual. Meaning someone, at the very least, picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO.
Hey now, I wouldn't have you insult my pal like the—
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Sorry, SBO.
Vector seems way too informal and buddy chummy to say apologies. A bit of creative licensing from it, a creative liberty from me, if you will. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. I like trains.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. You, if you don't mind? Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. You quiz SBO about the manual and prove that you read it. What page should I quiz him on? 14, 367, 362, or 97? Turn to page 394. No, 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist the train in keeping it spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Yeah, I remember the conductor saying that, and the train can clean itself. Can I have that for my room, please? So I don't have to think about it. Like, every time I go out to work, the arms come down from the ceiling, and, you know, they give it a big good old sweep. That would be nice. Find the trash bin for the actual trash, you know? That would be good. Though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors. Again, all the budget went into the dining car. That's all it is. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Seems like SBO Cat aced that question. Hit him with another one.
Oh, okay, which page? 89. Let's pick that one. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Wow, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. And didn't want the young'uns to be having any fun.
Last one, you. Let's see if SBO can go free for free.
Or if it's gonna be like that Meatloaf song, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I will pick the last page, 402. Paragraph number 400, like we're playing a fighting fantasy book. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. Yeah, I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. So it's like WALL-E, it's like the Axiom. Something like that. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes. I'll be nice to him. Totally! It's wild you're able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Especially with the quality of your poetry. Like, bless you for trying, but the quality of your poetry...
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
Keep books. Yes, keep books. I don't read too much myself, but keep books. Books are good. Books are cool. You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he did answer all my questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth.
Huh?
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can—
Espio? Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem? Okay, what?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Rhea?
Oh god, he always puts me on the spot. Right, we should have a piece of evidence to someone who also saw Espio reading. The lock on Shadow's lock. A lock that supposedly Shadow has been placing on multiple doors on the train. That one. Shadow's lock? That could very easily be read as something very, very different and very, very...
Naughty.
Please, pray tell. What is this? Sorry. Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything.
We're up! You, let's get our argument together! Whip out that mobile phone!
Or my Dream Gear. My portable Dream Gear. Did they ever make a portable Dreamcast? I know they made the portable, like, PS1. I don't think they did the same thing for the Dreamcast, so... Thought that probably would have sold, like, hotcakes, if so.
And then move quickly! Woo! Ah! Woo!
That's me trying to show off a little bit. Playing a little bit of chicken with the obstacles and getting us lots of rings.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. That wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers, TM.
Where's your bag of Doritos then, you faker?
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it's a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book. I didn't notice Shadow.
You also made the sound of doors opening and locking when it caused you to look up.
Well, you see... I can sense Espio's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time's not easy. Doing his voice as well isn't easy.
So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
What? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Ryu. One that I would love for SBO to solve.
You've gotta believe me. Her cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow passed back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Oh yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I gotta avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I didn't... Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Defend Espio's position, or join Tails' position? At this point, nothing is screaming out to me that Espio could be lying. I think we do have to sort of give Espio a bit of a break at this point. I've got to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails!
Huh?
We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
Alright, fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio could have seen one another?
Let's take a look at this bit of the library map here. We're gonna assume, okay, right, we got tables, we have chairs. This is where we are, on top of the rug here, because that's where the big chair is in the corner over here. There's a fire, that's the fireplace. There's a bunch of chairs, and like I say, there's one chair behind here, which seems to be behind another bookshelf. It's very possible that if someone was sat here, they'd be seeing nothing about what's going on outside. So yeah, there's a bit of a flaw in that. Let's show the library map. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. It's time to think. That was close. Can I get there? Yes! Yes, I can. Those rings are mine, my dear. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. Go the way for safe route. To that, over to that. Woo. I mean, I had plenty. I don't know what I was worried about. Alright. My thoughts are in order.
The library map? Oh, I see!
Do you see the exits? They're right across from each other. So it's basically a straight path from one exit to the other. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way that Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another.
And looks like you'd like to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him?
Right behind bookcase, another bookcase, right behind here, this table. Interesting. That's where I was sitting earlier reading my book.
Yeah, I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot.
Well, that confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because a bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you'd have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping to start telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you for answering all of our questions.
Another pair of alibis validated. Dun 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 dun! Ah. 2 hours of voices. And especially a huge variety of voices as well. Does murder! But I brought it on myself. And I'm gonna keep going, who cares? I shall just wake up with a sore throat tomorrow. And luckily I don't have to do anything tomorrow. I could just sit back in and not use any of my voice, it'll be fine. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened out itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow.
Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
Then I'll tell you to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO.
Give him heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word.
And I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick tick tock goes the clock. While our heroes are in the caboose. Like literally in the caboose, or is that like an allegory as well? At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, you. Let's see what's next.
Coming!
Run away.
To the door, and we're gonna leave the chaos caller things.
Are you sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer?
The mystery calls us, Tails. Let's go. We've seen the books.
Okay, the investigation continues.
To be continued. Right now. The casino music, yes. Why did they go so ham in the music? It's so good. Oh, this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Ah, Rouge and Blaze. Right, these should be slightly easier voices to do.
Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why.
My. Talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, my darling? And I see you've brought the Microwave Master with you. Oh, please don't let that be my legacy. I can cook a mean microwave lasagna and all, but I don't want just that. Bah. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Do you care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright. I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? You certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé Chow egg.
Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg.
A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the car for tray. Let me read that again, so I don't stumble over my words, like I probably have done several times already. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train car for clues. I almost did it again. I deduced that the Fabergé Chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in the safe. Wait, so the treasure's real? It's actually here? There might have been a slight, tiny jump when that thought came in, Sam. How dare you? But hi, how you doing? Welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, Sonic is dead, and we've got to find out who done it. Who is the sus murderer among us? And yeah, I'm doing voices for like 11 different characters in this, and it's a good job I have a lot of liquid to keep me company in doing this. A little bit of a jump farting, honestly, there. To be honest, I was wondering how far that was, how long that was going to be. This is the most sus face you will ever see.
And what did you manage to find, Rouge?
Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Schematics! With a code on it. I found the train's blueprints in the library car with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime.
The train's blueprints? Please, let's see that!
You didn't say the magic word. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance.
What kind of problem?
The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want to help us... You want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg?
Lace, you don't have a problem with this?
I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Oh, her Lorca must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. We want to live a little bit on the edge. That's such a fun time.
Rare, do you have an opinion on this?
Stealing's for squares. Rebels like me think outside the box. Chaka-cha, biddly blah. Or, it's time for a 5-finger discount.
Yuck!
It's time for go pinchy pinchy.
Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Ryu are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg.
That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. Where did you suddenly get this blackbird from? And the music suddenly changed. This is a fancy blackboard, whiteboard as well. This must be where, again, half the budget went to just buying one of these. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? I just love the character of this. And the drawings! Look at the drawings! Oh, there's so much to this. Oh, you can tell who's who, even though why am I thought my color was more like a beige, like a burgundy red. Why am I suddenly light blue like this? I don't get it. Unless that's my eye color? It could be my eye color, to be honest. But I don't know. Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind the locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack, bribe, or distract? Distraction. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say.
Ryu, is everything okay?
I've never seen you smile like that. What, like this? That's how I'm smiling right now. It seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. Hey, that hits me on an emotional, personal level. That hits way too deep. Shush. Compliments are hard to take, alright? If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? I think... Blaze. You do it. Think you can distract the god? Think you can distract the god, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great! Her voice is so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck? Put a bunch of poker chips on the floor? Or ask the chow about their partner and kids? Hey, how's the wife and kids doing? There we go, just suddenly a massive sob story from the chow being like, she's about to leave with all of them! Can you imagine? They could have very easily gone that route. Although, pretend the claw machine is stuck. That seems like a viable thing. And actually, bit of an insider trick here. If you visit a lot of arcades in Japan, for example, and you're sort of pretending to struggle with one of the claw machines, you can very easily ask one of the stewards and say to them, I've put at least like a good 1,000 or 2,000 yen into this machine and I'm struggling. I've done so many times with this and I think it might be a bit stuck or a bit problematic. Or you can pretend like maybe there's a problem. And 99 times out of 10, you can get the steward to just be like, okay, I will put the toy, I'll put the toy in a very, very easy place for you to try and get. And that's how a lot of people do it, just so you know. Right, pretend the claw machine is stuck. Who puts the claw machine in the casino?
Yeah, this will work great, it's a distraction. Let's continue the plan.
The guard distracted, Rouge. How you get access card? We've seen you do it before, you can pick pockets. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing.
Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them, if you can help it.
No promises. That sort of like blowing a kiss emote from Rouge as well. That's such a good piece of art as well. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. You, what's your plan? I'm gonna pretend that I am... You know what? I wouldn't be 100% against that. Pretending that I am the spouse of Blaze. I wouldn't be against that. Nah, I think there's a drink with that coaster.
Absolutely vile! I can think of nothing worse!
Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guards will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Yeah, great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we'll all make it to the elevator. Inside, we... pop some apple cider.
Now that's a proper victory! Let's get crunk in the club!
Oh no! One last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? High five each of them. Tie them into a big knot. Oh, my shoes don't have laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot?
Yes.
Well, no. I cannot knot. Oh, so you can knot. No, I cannot. Yes, you can. There's a whole joke in that one from there's a Winnie the Pooh movie where there's a whole joke like that, and it goes on for quite a bit, but it's actually quite good. Can you tie a knot? I cannot. Oh, you can knot. Oh, I cannot knot. I can. I gotta sing a little song while I do it.
I'm gonna step in here and veto this. Let's think of something else.
Well, I guess someone didn't want to hear my tie my shoe song. One list goes to here and it goes over the top. Then you put them in the loop and go around the rosy dozy. Tails, you can disable them surely. Smart little mechanic boy that you are.
I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time.
Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no! Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope they sympathize. Stop it! Tails managed to do it! Crying works! Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin.
Alright, let's see what's up the elevator.
Many seconds later. That's a joke in itself. Like, you don't actually see the plan going into action. You just assume, like, yep, everything's fine, it all worked. That's a great joke in itself. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude.
Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection.
Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. Is it small safe or is it big safe?
What could they possibly be storing in all of these?
This is a casino car, I suppose. It's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings too? Rings? You can find those lying about in the grass. That's no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we?
We're gonna find the safe with the Fabergé Chow egg inside.
So that one. This one you need to pick. No question. This has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code in the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 23, 4, and 01. Wow! It's here. I have it.
Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here.
Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever. Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secrets. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale.
You can open the egg?
You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secrets. Rouge, I don't know if you should... All you need to do is twist it. Bob it. Perfectly timed with the bomb ticking as well. To be honest, I said bomb, and like, I'm assuming it's a bomb. I mean, I kind of do know as well. But, uh-oh.
Rouge, has no one lived to tell the ex-secret? Because each egg is a bomb?
Oh my goodness!
That was me saying that. That was me totally saying, oh my goodness. I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now! Dispose of it? After all of our hard work? Rouge! Fine, fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with the bomb? Play it yourself. And just go through each of these, one after the other, and you will not be disappointed. All I'll say is that. And when you're all done, you finally pick, let it finish ticking, just see what happens. Are you insane? Do you just want us to blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, you! That's our goal! Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb?
Huh? Wait, that's right! Yeah, I think you're onto something!
Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have all time. Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. And why am I suddenly deciding that this is now Rouge's accent? Why am I doing this?
Sorry, it's just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual.
Flashback. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have lots of functions here in the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as its Fabergé chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on.
The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should just wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. Just a long-ass opening mechanism, that's all it was. The egg. It opened. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something.
Phew!
My, well that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully, and now I don't have to face the lawsuits. Oh, and look what's inside. That is pretty, by the way. I would pay for that in real. If it was real, I'd pay for that, honestly. Somebody get that on Etsy and I would totally pay.
Wow, look at that sparkle! And it's so heavy too!
The final secret to the Fabergé chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? I would do, though I must admit, it's stunning. I would drool too. No shame, no shame. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé chow egg's secret. I wonder why the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Bold strategy, Ryu. Let's see if that pays off for you. I don't recommend saying that, actually. You just get dumb looks.
Oh, as much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted.
Good call. Let's go. Also, why does it... Why does the Chow bounce it here, have the mustache like that? It's just like... It's, you can imagine the Chow like...
Alright, stop there! What are that footwear? What's that footwear you're wearing? They are not proper black dress shoes. You are not getting in. And I didn't even see your name on the guest list. Get out!
I want a Chow bouncer for real life, actually. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard's back at their post. Hopefully they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That home was exactly the thrill I was seeking.
Stealing was strangely fun.
Don't get any ideas, Tails. You're too precious for this world. Don't get any ideas. Don't become mean. Don't do that. You're too precious. Yes, I am using my mouse to just give him a little head pat, strut like that. Don't you do it. Don't you be evil, Tails. You're too precious. Don't you do it.
But I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge?
She's completely absorbed in the bedazzled Chow. What is it, darling?
About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look?
Well, I appreciate your assistance. It's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I miss any of the treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. Mwah. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better! But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Key? For myself? Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward.
You know, we've had lots of people mention you, Rouge. But we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow.
He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again.
Real day. Come on, you. Let's head out.
Oh, gotcha. Yep, the mystery continues, but not before. We try and look at what the fake jackpot is. Completely rigged. Love the Knight's Pinball reference. No cheating. I love the reference there. It's so good. We gotta do it. We have to do it. Tails, we must search a trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Oh? Did I hear an oh? Am I not mad after all? I've always believed in a thorough investigation. Even peeking into the trash. It's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive her to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower in his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence.
That's, very sweet. But all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick.
A lollipop stick?
Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's there. Yeah? Is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower?
Just let me be. The way that they've done the trash bin gag is so good. Take a look at the chips.
Chips? You mean potato chips?
That's totally how Charmy would be if we went on this train. If he somehow snuck on board and did that.
Huh?
Eggman chips.
That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that always causes trouble for Resident Sonic.
Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it. So I'm not too surprised to see this here.
That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then.
No way, you don't need to be. Hey, Rouge on the phone. That's a snazzy phone you got there as well. I shall leave you to figure out the rest of the stuff in this room. Let's go myself. Although, I will say, you can click on this slot machine here. Please click that as many times as it will allow you to do. You won't be disappointed.
Are you ready to get going?
Let's find Shadow.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's have a look at the time that we've gone on for this. We're about, like, I'm gonna guess, like, 2 hours and 15 into the run so far. Debating if I should do the entire thing and get it all finished up. It might run over quite a bit in that case. I'll see how I feel. We can at least maybe get this room at least finished, but if I feel like carrying on, then I guess we will. We'll get there when we get there, basically. Yeah, now's as good a time as any to clean up my pockets.
I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking these doors.
It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons.
No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on?
I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. Well, we'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog is delicious. I can press buttons like a mean son of a...
I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow.
Well, it seems Amy knows already, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up.
An appointment? Who wants to meet with him?
Half of the Sonic fandom. Me included.
Well, yeah, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating.
Alright, ready to find out some Tails?
Indubitably, my dear you.
Indubitably.
I love the Chow Bands. They're so adorable. Hey, it's the big Chow Band.
Play as a jam.
That was spiritual.
I feel reawakened. Every single room scene has just been bang on spot on. Presenting the Big Chow Band. Take a beat and visit Music Plant Zone. You'll have to run very quickly through it because that's Sonic Advance 2 rules. It's gonna be a whirlwind tour, but visit Music Plant anyway. Into wardrobe, you say?
You, could you open the wardrobe, please?
Sure. Wait. Is there a reason you want me to do it?
Well, what if someone falls out? Or worse, someone leaps out? I have a precious brain inside my head that don't want things falling out on me. I just think you should do it.
No, open it yourself, Tails.
Oh, alright. Tough love, I get it. If I had known you'd be like that, I probably wouldn't have said that. Here goes nothing. Ah! Oh, it's just some sweaters.
See? Not so bad, huh? It's just... dusty.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Boo!
Ah!
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Ew, I'm fragile.
I feel like I've been straight preyed on with this whole thing. The whole fact that, like, the team that made this must have known that if I had this, like, saying I'm fragile, having Tails' emote like this, people, they must have known that I get, like, so many sort of, "Aww, Tails precious" reactions. They're preying on our feelings. And all the power to them for it, because yes. Hello. Pull the string. Tails, you see this?
A pull string? Where?
What? It's gonna activate something.
What the? The back of the wardrobe opened.
That's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious, this must mean something big. I was about to make the joke that we're in Narnia, but the screen transitions way too quickly.
This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library.
I don't believe it. I don't believe this.
Shh! Quick, back to the passage before they spot us.
You sure I didn't notice us even going in there?
We got to add that to our inventory.
The hidden passage added to the court record. The arm making the clean. There's another robot arm just doing its thing.
As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something?
Oh, no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robot arm, can you bring me a cold one? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't do that. No, not listening to me. I'm quite parched too.
I could renegade Chaos Cola for you.
Oh, no, I'll be alright. Thank you, Tails. Because I'm the one that's supposed to be working here after all. Bless your soul if you like that. Bless your soul, Tails. Really. Door?
We can't move on until we interrogate Shadow.
Oh, yeah. I was getting a bit ahead of myself.
I guess you were.
Okay. Better get back to the investigation. I can just go there straight away. Like, usually it would say. It would look like it's locked, usually, but I guess not. Window! Whoa, Tails, you have to check this out!
These windows are huge! What a view! I didn't realise this train would drive along the coast!
This is what Big's getting up to after he missed the train as well. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean.
If this train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree.
Despite the murder lingering in the air, the stench of murder.
Despite the murder lingering in the air.
Hey, I just thought the same thing! Tails is an empath, I swear to God. He can read my thoughts. They told me about this in my interview. The lounge is a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing.
How lovely. It seems convenient.
It is. It's a shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though.
I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it.
And what are we printing here? They got a printer as well.
Seems a printer's hooked up to the computer.
Can we print something? Sonic singing a song.
Huh. This printer's surprisingly tricky to use.
Tricky?
Yeah. The user interface isn't very clear. But it won't really stop me.
If anybody has seriously tried to use like a workplace printer or a university printer, I know your pain, and I think this game does too. Ta! There he is.
And here you go.
This guy ripped straight out of Sonic Forces. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back into the printer. And what about the other one? Can we print something else? Rowing a boat.
Hang on, I think I remember which buttons to press.
It's really that complicated?
Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to?
My God, this game knows. This game knows so well. That's fair enough. Away from the shark. Come on, Sonic, you can jump the shark. You do it so much already.
And there! Works like a charm. Here you go.
Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. Okay, I'll just put it back in the printer. And it's trash bin time. Oh wait, I might have just put it together. What if my character is actually a raccoon? It's very possible. And I'm just rummaging through trash like a raccoon. I don't know. But anyway. Tails!
No!
Tails, I think we should check the trash bin.
Every trash bin has been empty to you, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you gonna get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Ryu? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What? What's this?
Ha! I knew it. That trash bin gag is absolutely just spot on perfect, by the way. It is so good.
Someone's printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands.
Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory, to our court record.
Are we sure this isn't just trash?
Don't make me hit a fox. Don't make me hit a cute fox. I will do it, and I will have to kill myself afterwards. But don't make me do it.
I'll let you have this.
There is always success if you check out the trash bin. Crumpled paper added to the court record. And I can click this as well, the board.
A key ring? It must be Shadow's, the locksmith.
It's interesting there's only 2 keys. I think the locksmith would have a bunch of them. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, let's take it.
There goes keyring. We have found enough clues. Time to talk to Mr. Shadow. We'll talk to Amy first.
Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. Now we've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case.
I hear sharing is caring.
No way! Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Then I'll be ready.
I'm so curious what it is. She seems very confident.
We'll hold you to it.
Alright.
Oh, a question for moi?
A question for moi? You know that journalists can't be the murderer, remember?
People said, when I was doing this voice in a group playthrough of this recently, it was very easily it could turn into just doing. I can turn it into a Miss Piggy. I could do that. Let me do it for you. It's so easy it could do.
Oh, a question for moi? You know the journalist can't be the murderer, remember? We've learned the train will confiscate any weapons brought on board, but you've had your hammer this whole time.
That's a good point.
Simple. The birthday girl gets what the birthday girl wants. And I don't go anywhere without my hammer.
But yeah, it's a fake hammer, you just said. Birthday law, we should have known.
Everyone knows the birthday rules. Makes sense to me. Now, no more questions. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. I'll be ready. Oh, I'm so close to getting the scoop of the century. I can feel it.
Alright, talk to Edgy Boy. Let's do it. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare is so cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here, actually.
No, we certainly will not.
Alright. Take that! Yep, I think it's a slightly different piano key as well. So yeah, instrumentations are changing between rooms, which is so good.
Shadow, we have questions for you.
Will you 3 get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to.
Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person that's mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door in this train, and I know why. Huh?
Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors?
It's time to reveal my hot tip. I hope everyone's ready for a scoop. Find out by yours truly.
Yep, we're ready.
According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car where Sonic is stationed. This door, right here in the lounge car, is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. You following?
I need a break first. Almost that. Almost that with juice bottle. I really should have drunken more of the bottles that I've got for this, but yeah. Learn from me. Take plenty of fluid if you're doing a long voice session like this. Anyway.
So, Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car.
Huh.
So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the doors so no one locks. And then locked all the others so one locked door wasn't suspicious.
Pure conjecture. You all, get out and leave me be.
Well, my source came back up these claims. They'll remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car.
Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic?
I'll play along and follow this train and logic, Amy. Haha, get it? We're the train. Haha, get it? Logic, train. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car?
Exactly.
I think you and I can explain the car change, however.
Huh?
Hey, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten in the dining car?
You have a hidden passage round here. Doesn't got it on yet, but it does. Go from the lounge to the library. Okay. Time to think. Get my thoughts in order. I need 55 rings of thinking energy. And now we're trying to be smited from the heavens above.
Woo, that was close.
Whoa, playing a little bit of chicken there, jeez. I just realized I had 69 rings. I should have jumped over the last pile of rings so I could have been...
Naughty.
You and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car.
What?
A secret passage?
So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, and walked past the distracted boys playing arcade. And safely arrive at the dining car.
Excellent work, you. This suggests my theories a bit.
Sorry. Yeah.
So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car. Then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door of the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off at the dining car.
Huh?
Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am. But of course, this is just a theory. A game theory.
I had to. It's the lowest hanging fruit possible, but the door was wide open for it. I had to do it. You have to understand. Please understand, chat. I
don't have any evidence to back this up, other than my hot scoop.
Huh. It seems Tails and I were more thorough than you.
Shadow's not gonna talk, and I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Do you have any guesses?
Oh, well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because... Espio was too busy reading.
I believe Espio was behind the bookshelf at the table reading. Espio reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too.
He's lying.
What was that, Shadow?
When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game, I left the saloon car. Super Monkey Ball is too soft-core for my gamer instincts. I prefer Call of Duty. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car.
Like I believe you! You're currently my #1 suspect! Why were you even searching for Espio, huh?
If you must know, I needed to give him a key.
As if? Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away lots of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us.
Huh? I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps you and I can further validate Shadow's claims.
We can do what?
What evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away?
The fact that he doesn't have any of them. You'd have thought he'd have more keys. But yeah. Alright, that feels good. Now it's time to play the game again and get my thoughts in order. 60 rings of thought power. I will say a 4 words, having done the rest of the... having actually finished the rest of the game beyond this point, these running segments get incredibly wild. So, you would be forgiven for wanting to play this game with the assists on. If you want the invincibility on, or if you want the pitfalls off, then you'd be totally forgiven. I think they said that they mostly did the running segments just to be like, this is something for all the good Sonic players out there, but for everybody who just either doesn't usually play Sonic or put this up because it's a nice visual novel game, and then finding out, oh wait, we actually have to play a sort of game for that, and then they put the assists in there for those guys, which is very nice. There's only one reason exactly why 2 keys are on that ring.
Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way! Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him?
I have my own key on me.
Interesting. So, let's say Shadow's telling the truth. Then what?
What?
If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him in the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors?
She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I've seen all the stories. I've seen how Shadow even came to be. Sonic's rival and all.
I think you and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors.
Why does he keep including me too?
First, Amy, I have just one question for you. Huh? Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. It's just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet. But that's okay. Just them being here is enough.
Understood. Thank you, Amy.
You?
Yes, Tails?
I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy.
That's right. The conductor gave Amy a birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Wanted to keep us away from him. Because otherwise, why would he be locking up if we picked looking for us, or wanted to keep us away? If we picked looking for us, why was he locking all doors? This makes sense. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away?
Not us for you. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? How dare you show me evidence?
Huh?
If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have?
Oh, okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. Why? What evidence shows what Shadow didn't want Amy to know? A ball of paper, and I kind of want to see what it is. Must have been something on this. I mean, we technically did get a look before it got put away into a thing. It was apparently something for hot honey, which is something Amy likes. That is it. That feels right. Just to reorganize my thoughts, I need 65 rings of ring pinking power. was close.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
I'll get those. And then I'll get these. And then I'll get these. I have enough. Now, time to not die. Oh god, I said time to not die. Oh shoot. Nah, this is fine. 81. I have ring thinking energy to spare. Don't worry about it. You went rooting through the trash? It's a big joke in this game. I kinda had to.
Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer.
And that's what it looks like. Oh wow, they did this on a MacBook. Or an Apple PC or whatever.
It's of a band's ticket website.
Tails, don't.
This is Honey's website. No way, I love them.
Honey?
It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy Beers. My current favorites.
All the members have B after their name?
Yes. Isn't it cute? I haven't gone to any of their shows yet to see them, though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in a train car Shadow was stationed in?
Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming a lot clearer. You see, Shadow has a heart, and it sometimes likes to grow 3 sizes in a day. I don't know how Tears figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey Band Tickets website exists because Shadow's heart grew 3 sizes and he wants to buy tickets for Amy. He completely forgot a birthday gift, I'm going to assume, and tried to very quickly sort one out.
What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday?
I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Ah!
Shadow! I used that printer earlier and found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. And now Shadow knows the pain that everybody feels trying to use a PC, trying to use a printer. Using it about the same grace as most people's parents. Completely tech illiterate as Shadow, which is surprising, since he's more or less tech himself. But you know, and he's saying it right here. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly.
I can't believe this! After I accuse you of murder! Spill everything, Shadow! The cat's out of the bag! I want to know everything!
Fine. The surprise is ruined anyway. Oh, it's probably our fault here.
Oh, sorry. That's all a detective's job, that is, I suppose.
When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. And that's why he asked for a gift bag right at the start of the adventure. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas, and you didn't have any gift bags, but then I saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live, and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon.
Oh, is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets?
Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to Amy still managed to make it here somehow.
It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door in the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease.
The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege.
Shadow, your gesture is so sweet. And after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me.
I don't know if...
Too late, it's happening. I can't wait. The show of a lifetime.
Fine. It's no Metallica, but I'll take it. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two. We love our boy Shadow. We love putting him through these. Like, it's completely contrary to the character when he first started out, but we love putting him through it. He's a sweetheart. Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end.
I blame my source for all this. I wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain.
Amy, I'm curious. Who is the source for your big scoop? I'd like to know as well.
Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. Huh? But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car.
I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud.
And I'll join as well. It's time to see this through to the end.
We're more than happy to have you both.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation's finally coming to a close.
The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We'll pin down Sonic's murderer for good.
Right on then. Let's do it.
To the door. You know what? I'm enjoying going through this too much. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish it off. It might take a few like more, at least like an hour or so. I'm gonna assume maybe a bit longer than that. But I'm I'm enjoying this too much. I'm gonna take a big swig before coming in. Very futuristic car. Look at this. I should really sort out my evidence before I continue. In my short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor's car yet. It feels empty? Wait, where's the conductor?
That's odd. I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Last we saw him was when we left the dining car.
Something clearly happened here.
Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on.
Too cool. Too cool. Look at him.
A microphone. We can talk to the whole train with this.
Should I say something? If you can hear this, your armpit stinks.
Oh, you're reaching for the microphone?
If you can hear this, your armpits stink. Attention customers. Boobies. That is all.
My armpits certainly do not. They're clean.
I'm sure they are, Tails. I was just being silly. Okay, perhaps not the audience for that sort of joke. I'm definitely not gonna say... I definitely wouldn't say that for real. Just saying, I'd be way too socially embarrassed to do it. Social anxiety wouldn't let me do it. I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but I can't access every function in the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Oh no, just how to work the microwave.
No, I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I'd completely trust you to drive the train.
Yeah, same actually. It's true. You could drive this train flawlessly.
Oh, guys.
No. I love him.
I love him. Did this fall over when the train sped up? I'm not sure. Wait, what does it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise.
Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. Of course he does. Trash bin! And a great ending to this joke. To this running gag. You know, I'm alright. I don't need to check this trash bin.
Are you satisfied with finding a clue before here, huh?
I know they say always check the trash bin, but I'm good. I'll go out on a high note. There's the arm. This robot arm's been completely torn off.
Yeah, how creepy.
That arm is powerful. It'd be tough to break out of its grip.
A lot of people have the strength to tear this off. The question is, why? A confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should lock this.
Broken robot arm added to the court record.
Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform.
He's been here a long time. After 32 years, he's told me he's finally retiring. He said he's headed to Spagonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip.
32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness.
May any future sorrow be fleeting.
Yeah. That too.
A vent! People could be venting here. This certainly is Among Us. Welcome aboard this train, secretly called the Skeld.
It's a large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me.
Sorry.
Not a problem for me. But I'm not sure how you'd get up there.
Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for you? Oh, the tails. Right. God! Why am I so socially awkward? And a screen.
I've noticed these screens throughout the entire train.
Yeah, they're used to show information and advertisements. They're nice, the picture's really clear. I'd watch a full movie on one.
I saw a slide that said, "Happy birthday, Amy!" I was so cute! The next step being for nasal medication was a little jarring, though.
The high quality streams probably don't do that ad any favors.
Not at all. Perhaps too much detail.
Ah, tiny thing. Very, very small thing. You have to look harder. What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart. That's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train.
Huh? That shouldn't be possible.
Tails is right. The train detects any weapons in the passenger before letting on board. Let's make a note of this. Blow dart is added to the court record.
Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all.
Not sure there was particularly I don't think there was particularly anything else of note. You can talk to the characters in your own time if you want.
Well, you two, think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here? It's high time we named a suspect. What do you think, you? Ready to solve this case?
After 3 goddamn hours, why the heck not? Yes! Yes! And I'm gonna get a new drink bottle ready. And fill up my mug with it. To be honest, in my other juice bottle there is still a bit left. I could have used that first. Either way, I'll be ready.
Hello, everyone. This is the birthday girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once.
Get everybody in here. It's time to call the emergency meeting. There they are. And everybody's just like rabble, 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 rabble.
Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect. With assistance from you.
Why hasn't Sonic shown up?
Huh? Vector! Real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? I must still be pretending to be dead. A lazy bum.
I'm ready. Let's go get him.
God. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is so intense. I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. This train has so many amenities, I feel so catered to.
Oh, admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself. The amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside this mystery, Espio.
You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. Oh my god, Sonic-themed escape room? Do it! Goddamn do it. Even if it's just a video game, freaking do it. Next April Fools. They all go to an escape room. And they leave one behind and then they have to find them again. I would totally play that again. Get the same people on that one. And yeah, I'll be very happy.
I love escape rooms. Count me in.
Yeah, I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun too. Ah!
Ugh. What in the world?
That's Amy's voice.
Quick, where's Amy? Ugh. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
He's not responding to us. Sonic! Sonic!
What?
Is he hurt?
Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. If there is a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I just realized my Shadow and Espio could sound remarkably similar.
I knew one of you would take this too far.
Huh?
Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less.
Could this really have been one of us?
There's no one else here, Knuckles.
So... Jesus... Can I say that's creepy? That's a creepy Amy face. It's so good though, it fits it perfectly.
So, I will ask again. Which one of you did this? This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm gonna expose the monster who did this.
Wow, Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic could handle anything, but somehow we've met his match. I'm gonna help you get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely!
Me too. Same. Everybody.
We're gonna figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible.
Sonic, you really was hurt this whole time, and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrong. I gotta take down the murderer.
Tails, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog?
It's time to put it all together. Right. The new bottle I just opened has has way cooler liquid inside. So yeah, that felt good to have you give a sip. Now, time to put this together. I think we can probably safely just rule out everybody who was stuck in their own place. Stuck who it was. So it was definitely not Knuckles. They stayed where they are. Not Blaze. They definitely stayed where they are. Tails and Amy, the rule says they're not allowed to be the murderer. Detective and journalist. Vector did move through, but I don't think enough to go up to the conductor car. So the room to the conductor car was always open. And then we had the things like that would put Shadow as prime suspect. But then I'm remembering that there was the secret passage that we found through the wardrobe that led to the library car, which puts Vector and Espio at a bit of a thing here. But we have Vector's alibi pretty set in that he went to the saloon car to meet with Knuckles. Blaze and Rouge were doing their thing. I know Rouge was moving about the place as well, but she had another motive entirely, which we did sort out. We found out what Shadow was doing. The only one that doesn't have a clear-cut like, finished alibi, I don't think, or like a whole 100% story to their alibi, is Espio. Them two can't be the murderer. Knuckles stayed in the saloon. Vector traveled only to the saloon. Rouge was traveling about, but totally wasn't focused on, like, the murder mystery at all. She just wanted to find the treasure. Blaze was stood put in the casino. Shadow was moving about quite a lot, to be fair. But his motive was like, I need to lock up all the rooms to try and keep Amy away from here as best as I can. Guilty!
Espio, you were the one to murder Sonic! Weren't you?
Huh? I did no such thing, my young friend. But if it's a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things. And the speed up at the pursuit music. Oh, freaking yes. Love this.
Now, let's discuss.
What the? You're accusing Espio? We already talked about this. The man was reading. You have nothing.
Restating Espio's alibi would be helpful to everyone, I think. Espio was locked in the library car reading. He only had access to the saloon car during the murder. However, new evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed.
New evidence? Oh yeah, that's right. Could you fill everyone in?
What do we find that brings to question Espio's alibi?
A hidden passage. Espio could have left the library at any time because Tails and I found the hidden passage from the library car to the lounge car.
In the lounge, the hidden passage exit behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would Espio avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the car just before this one.
You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember?
It's true you didn't miss a question, but I think you and I can explain that one too. How did he know everything in the train manual he was reading?
He can speed read, because apparently a ninja does everything quick.
Espio is a ninja. He's fluent in 17 different languages and remarkably disciplined.
Just a second. That's him being fluent in Japanese, apparently. Just a second. Nani the heck? What are you getting at?
You picked a random book from the shelf and memorized it, just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi.
What?
That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book?
I know this is a talented bunch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know, it is plausible. Espio is particularly skilled. I've known Espio a long time. He even once speed read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. I was really enjoying Twilight too. I can imagine. And by the way, that is a grudge as well. Secretly, like, reading a book and then spoiling the ending. That is a grudge and a half.
If I'm right, Espio quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage, then Espio could have met Sonic in the conductor's car, where he was murdered.
Since we're only talking what ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden.
Yeah, that's right. How would Espio even have known it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky to even find the passage.
You and I all might not have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Who here has evidence to prove Espio knew about the hidden passage?
The one who... Right, we don't have it on us right now, but the person who knew and presented to us a schematic for the train in the form of a blueprint was Rouge.
Rouge, we need to see those blueprints.
Blueprints? You stole blueprints?
Whatever. I already used it to scout for more treasures. Came up cold. You can have it. The blueprints are added to the court record. There they are.
This right here is a blueprint for the entire train. Espio could have easily used this to find the hidden passage.
What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rouge had them. Do you have an answer? Do I have an answer? Oh, do I have an answer? How could Espio have seen the blueprints? The thing that I have is that... The only thing I have here is that, Vector and... these two were in the library car. And Rouge had to go through, not knowing about the... what is it? Rouge had to go through the library car to get into the saloon, looking for the thing that she wanted. It's very possible that there was... maybe those plans were secretly kept in one of the books in the library that got, like, shivered about, and then Rouge found it. But Espio might have seen it first.
Rouge, where did you find the blueprints?
Oh, the library car. It was stuffed with the brochures. That's right. It was. I checked the saloon car first, then found the blueprints after leaving.
So that means Espio had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but you and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but you and I have evidence on how it was done.
Oh, this is rich. Pray tell, if I murdered Sonic, how would I do it? The perfect ninja weapon. No dartboard nearby though. Mightily suspicious. Right. Now time to form the argument. Let me just move the mug out of the way of the keyboard, and now it's time to think. Let's think a lot. Grab the ring thinking power. It's actually hard to see what's being thrown at me. It makes me feel like they're being thrown... I'm being thrown shuriken stars my way, like SBO's trying to stop me from figuring out the truth! Yeah, that's right, the thing just go away. Alright, it's alright, let me try again. Unlimited retries, this is good. And I think actually, if you are so inclined, the difficulty curve and the assists can be adjusted at any time during the run, which is actually very, very, very helpful. Right, almost there on the ring count. But I do need to use the... Yeah, I need to use the springs for that point, and we're there. I need to think twice over, don't even worry about it.
This blow dart was found here in the conductor room. I believe Espio used this to knock Sonic unconscious. Ah, so you mean Sonic might just be knocked out?
I'm unsure. He's more banged out than what a blow dart would do.
According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible.
Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Oh shoot, that's a good point. But Tails was onto something, I'm sure of it. I locked all the doors, and Espio didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back at the library.
You and I know another way it could have been done.
We do? What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? I believe it's this. The cords of the robotic arm is completely sliced through. I humor the idea of an axe causing this, but weapons aren't allowed in the train. It depends on how many arms are on the train. But if there's only a few, not enough to manage like a few to each room, then there must be some kind of a system on this train to allow the robot arms to like move between cars to do to certain tasks in different rooms. I think that's the one I need. Oh no, it's not the one. No, it's just the blueprints. Just the blueprints, doy. I think I need to use the robot arm for another argument later. Oops! I was thinking a bit too far ahead. Tends to happen, really. Gotta jump. Gotta jump again. Oh, I was playing chicken for a lot in that one. Oh my words. it's fine. Like I said, I've done all these before. Complete this game already. This is just the showcase run. I know what happens.
Alright, let's take a look. If Espio didn't take the secret passage to get to the dining car, then what route did he take to get Sonic there?
Oh! There's a path above the conductor's car, and it goes all the way to the dining car. Huh? I didn't even see that area. Is that some sort of long attic?
According to the blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vents over there.
Espio vented! Espio has vented, so sus.
The vent, of course! That must be the entrance to the path.
Allow me to check it out. My word! There is a path back here, and a track.
A track? Huh?
A track for the robot arms, I think. I was thinking too far ahead with the argument.
This must be the path the arms take to move through the train.
So you're saying I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car? Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you'd realize we both couldn't fit up there. Espio's right, this is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? The robot arm helps you to pull him up, that's fine. Now time to think about the arguments. You can do this. I can do this. I know, because I've already done this. 70 rings of thinking energy. Woo! That was close. Woo! That was close as well. Woo! That was close as well. I think you can do like a tiny hop rather than doing like a big hop as well, depending on how much pressure you put on the space bar. So you can use that for like tiny hops, I think.
Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out here, and one of these robot arms was a casualty. But what if one of the other robot arms actually caught Sonic?
Knuckles said there's a track the robot arms use that continues through the vents. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from a blow dart, and carried him to the dining car.
Could that be true?
Take a look at Sonic.
He's clearly bound up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms?
Oh, I can see that. Those arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily, but if he's woozy from a blow dart, the arms couldn't have gotten him.
Interesting theory, Tails. But you had to admit there's a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly to Espio yet, but I have found one inconsistency.
Oh, what kind of inconsistency?
I was about to read that in Vector's voice. God, what am I doing?
Someone here received false information, and I believe that information came from Espio. Who received that information?
The one who had the hot scoop. Amy, you received a hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from.
Tails, you're right. Espio lied to me. Espio told me Shadow was locking doors to track Sonic. But we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise.
That scoop came from you, Espio? No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me.
Misheard you?
Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was just looking for my fellow passenger's safety. I didn't blame Shadow.
I don't know, Espio.
What?
The evidence may not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense.
I have to agree. You want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time, while you were stationed in a room with a hidden passage.
And now you're lying to me? On my birthday? Of all days?
I think it's time for Espio to try and find and make a quick exit.
I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car. And lied to Amy, causing further blame on Shadow. For no other reason than to cause doubts and confusion.
When examining everyone's alibis, one clearly stands out as the weakest. And he was so panicky to try and keep that alibi like airtight and consistent. That's why he was panicking a lot when we were talking to him. I believe it's clear to everyone that it can only have been...
one person.
Take that! This is great Ace Attorney referencing, by the way. Like, so much of this. The music, the feeling, artwork here. So much Ace Attorney love went into this. And I'm like, oh, I'm here for this.
It was you, SBO. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog.
I was again reading that in Tails' voice. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey guys.
Sonic, you're okay. Sonic? Just as we solved the mystery. Espio was the murderer.
Right. Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me! A blow dart though? Really? It's non-lethal poison. You'll just be sleepy for a while. Huh, great. I could use a nap. No, wait. There's something important. And Espio left me there. Something important? I need everyone to listen. The train's a Batnik. Huh? Sonic, are you feeling alright?
Do you need to lie back down?
No! We all need to get off this train! We're not safe!
What?
When I arrived at the conductor car, the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me all about the features of the train. But what he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a flicky. A flicky? The tiny animals?
There's only one person twisted enough to use a flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman!
I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed, and he refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple Batnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor.
You're not serious!
They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. Right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blow dart from Espio. Espio left. The lights in the room started to glow red.
Hey, stop! What are you doing?
I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. I spin dashed right through the robot arm, sliced off the rail it was on. Wow! I'm amazed he was able to do any of that while poisoned. But another robot arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor.
Ah!
The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me.
Oh no!
Everybody's like, oh my god. Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that. Everybody's just like,
The situation has gotten so serious. Why would you not just tell us?
I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die.
see? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart.
Oh, I was just following the rules. Use this blow dart on Sonic, stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. See? What is that? It says what I just said, and I'm not gonna read it again. From the staff.
What is this? Instructions?
I was given the blow dart along with that card. It's signed Staff. Who gave this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me. Huh!
Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack? Who? Or what? You, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed Espio the blow dart?
I'm going with the theory that the train itself is sus.
I believe something's been orchestrating these behind the scenes. Something wants Sonic out of the picture. Or something wanted Sonic out of the picture for a good while. So I think the train itself is plotting something.
First we learned the train's a Batnik, and now it's out to get us? Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has it out to get us?
I don't know what the train's full intent is, but clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train!
Come
out and show yourself!
Amy!
It's my birthday, and I don't need you messing with it!
Amy's hitting the wall with her hammer.
I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it.
Oh, come on, there's gonna be another way to get the train's attention. What was that?
Oh dear, you unlocked the failsafe. You activated the trap card. What did you two do?
Is that a conductor?
Here, I can get him down. Don't touch him. Oh, this is where if I had my robot voice ready in my voice when I do it, but don't touch him.
Ah! Is the train talking?
Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing your little game to figure it out.
We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting?
I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman? After I deliver your annoying party right to his egg fortress,
Annoying?
the conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails like we always planned.
What are you?
Enough! The train's picking up speed! Everyone, grab onto something! Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa!
Sonic!
Ha 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 ha! Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye.
Ah!
What? Oh no! Oh, I can't get my footing! Ah! Ah! Poof. Oh damn, I think we got Moon. We got purposely moved back here. I don't think it was that forceful of a move. Oh, much of my evidence fell out of my pockets. My head. I feel dizzy. I think I might have short-term memory loss. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? No need to yell, bud. Sonic! Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Hanging in there. It seems the train's arms threw us back into the dining car. But where's everyone else? A great question. But for now, are you alright? Sonic the Hedgehog's asking about me? I'm doing amazing! Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. I might have overcompensated there. Okay, let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way. What is there to look at? Ah! Damn on the stops. That yellow glow is chilling. I miss when it was just showing us the weather. Huh? Well, that's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Why is no one responding to me? I miss that yellow glow already. You've got some nerve showing up here, Egghead. Ho ho ho! You spiky blue pest! Seems you've finally taken passage on one of my passenger trains. You created this train? Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me! Ignoring that, they certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. The infrastructure in your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. So, I courageously got involved. I converted some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Let me guess. Another death egg, Dr. Predictable. The people fear giant spheres. It's science. People don't like round things, according to him. I don't know, I think round's a friendly shape. Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked in the cars they're stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you not know this was happening? Heavens no, I'm only now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. You see, the capability of a Batnik is normally very basic. Just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. Just kill that stupid, pesky little hedgehog. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision, and to report to me if any of you happened aboard. This train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius. So this confirms that this train really is sentient. It has a heart, or a soul, or whatever. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. Huh? See, I got to thinking. I needed to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like to make my Batniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of Batniks. First to capture you pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. Ugh. The train wants to deliver us to Eggman? For a reward? Most of my robots ask for something simple, like my autograph or whatever, but a highly intelligent train, it may ask for something more interesting. As much as I like reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do. Get lost. Bonsoir. Or something. Or should I say, sayonara? He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has the motivation, and it's being made by Eggman. It's no doubt powerful. Not to mention, we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train purposefully had Sonic knocked out so he could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time we were in danger, and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Should I have been more assertive earlier? I should have done more. Am I at fault here? I couldn't keep anyone safe. Hey! I can tell the situation's getting to you. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I get it. The road's getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and just keep living. I need you here helping me think through this before I do something rash. See, I'm one of those think before you think kind of guys. Okay, you're right. Can I just say yes? The beat coming in, this is a good beat. It's great. Let's keep moving forward and make things right. Breathe. Okay. We gotta get to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. But how do we get through? All this time, I've been thinking, what would Sonic do? So I'm gonna ask, what would Sonic do? The entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves, what would Sonic do? So, what would you do? What would I do? Well, I'd speed through head-on and rescue our friends, by any means necessary. Here, stand back. Aha! Door's not strong enough. Wow! With one big wind-up, Sonic's spin dash was fast enough to get the door open. Heh, now that the road's clear, nothing can stop us. Better hold on to your pants. I don't think we'll be getting another break after this. We don't even wear pants. How long have we been into? The only people that wear pants are most likely the female characters, really, because they kind of need to. Whereas everybody else, you can just stay like bare-skinned and everything's fine. Nobody wears pants in this godforsaken game, in this godforsaken show. Are you ready to go? Shall we do it? Yes, yes we shall. Because I'm gone like nearly 4 hours, and I think we need to cool it off here. Oh jeez. Oh, if I drop the frames at the wazoo again. Oh no. All this time I didn't notice.
I'm a bit sorry for this.
It is probably going through like a slideshow presentation at this point.
Oopsie.
This is a heck of a time to do this now, stream. I think I'm probably just gonna get this done right to the finish, and maybe after the highlights sorted, then it should be maybe a bit more watchable there. Though I'm not gonna hold a lot of hope for that, but we shall keep going nonetheless, I think, because we're almost there. We're almost finished for this. Alright, that's the spirit. Let's go and find our friends. So the conductor car to end this mystery. Right, yeah, I'm just gonna speed through this, and hopefully for when we get to the making the highlight of this, everything should look pretty much there. We'll see though. Alright, our friends are locked in the cars up ahead. In my last adventure, maxing out my ring count gave me an extra boost of speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be fast enough to burst through the next door too. You ready? Let's do this! Ah, and it's all like 5-wide platform now, so I gotta be really on the lookout now. Ow. Big ouch. Right. Keep it steady, keep it safe. We're good. We're good. Just wait until I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him. We gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go. Off we go. Next area. Oh, and here come the shurikens again. Or if they are even shurikens, I don't know. Woo! God, that was close. Can I get that? Yes! That'll help me out. Woo! Oh, just about. Sheesh, that was actually quite close. You all came for us. Of course, but let's move. The train wants to take us prisoner and earn a reward.
My reward is to get off the stupid train.
Let's go. Let's do it. Keep it going. Can I get this done in a single try? That'd be great if I could. I think it's just like an abundance of spikes in this area, and trying to pick the right lane to go in to get the rings that I need. That'll help me out, though. I think with that, I think we're good.
Nice!
It's about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic. We gotta move. You two ready? Spooky. Just suddenly turn it into a Sonic Rush game where I big jump.
Woof! Woof! Woof!
Jumpy. Careful. Gotta be really careful. Bust it. They locked Amy and Tails in the conductor car. Say no more. Yeah, get that one, that'll help.
Pew!
Yeah, I'm really hoping that this doesn't look terrible on the highlight of this.
Sonic! Sonic, you're here!
Huh, this is no way to treat the birthday girl.
You're right! I'm...
Alright. Almost there. Almost done, and maybe before the end, the stream frames will come back to me. And then to begin my plans for Eggman Land, and probably another Death Egg. Teleport you all? Oh, to the future when I...
Shut it, Eggman!
Don't disappoint me, Train. Hurry it up. Your wish? Oh, you mean the bounty. I don't care. That Eggman. Num 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 num. There's currently a massive spike of frames going on right now, and it's thinking. What am I saying? Oh wait, back to green. So hopefully that might look a bit iffy on the actual stream itself, but we just got back to green. So from here on out, if you're watching on the live stream, everything's all right, and yeah, we're almost there. We're almost finished with this. I'll just wrap this up very quickly. I must get my wish. I will not fail. I am eating my hair right now.
This is it, everyone! Get ready!
We're taking this thing down. Final boss time. You can tell because I added in the robot arms. Whew, that was close. Right over to there. Give me those, yes. Success. None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could he just leave like it was nothing?
What do you mean? The conductor? He's retiring! You just have to accept that!
My wish will keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about.
You can't force someone to be friends with you, that's messed up!
Shut up. Just shut up. Only 65 again? Oh, and now you're throwing in the balls. In my face. How dare you do this to me? I'm gonna get that scrolly vision at the end of this, I just know it. Perfect. Eggman, Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, my wish, my wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? I think the last thing we want is to have the AI feeling. Who knows what crazy things it would do if we had that ever happen. Oh, this might cut it. I might have cut it, but no, we're fine. There's a plenty at the end. Conductor!
You promised me. You promised.
Let him speak. Unhand him.
Train, stop this. When I told you we'd be here together, we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old and tired.
Excuses? How dare you abandon me? How dare you not have the efficiency of a robot? I'll be lonely. So lonely. So lonely and sadly alone. Why must you insist loneliness upon me?
No, stop! What are you doing to me? Please don't make me do this.
We have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train. I think my Sonic might be falling away from me, but that's fine. I've done a load of voices right now, and... Ah! Train boss fight. Here we go. You're always doing things, he's trying to shoot me with balls of fire. Goodness gracious, quick!
Balls of fire!
Nah, it's all working, it's all fine. One smack. Would you like some smacks? There it is!
A flicky?
This is just like the law cards. My ex-best friend let Detective Word to John Dr. Eggman.
So this really is a badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh?
We gotta save him!
On it! Let's show our full power!
Let's show full power unites!
Ooh, stay there, yep, that's fine. Nope, I need those rings. I need those rings!
Ah, shoot!
Right, this is getting a bit... Ooh, this might be a bit worrisome. Hang on a second. Hang on. Ow, 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 ow. Nope. What am I worried about? Like I said, I've done this plenty. Well, plenty as in saying one time already. It's just done.
Just be delivered to Eggman already. What about my happiness?
Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish.
Me? Selfish? How dare you?
You need 100 rings to beat my selfishness. Right. Might have to keep things on the low while I focus on this, because there's a lot happening. Like I said, I don't blame you if you play this yourself. If you need the supports, the things it gives you, do not blame you, because this gets hectic. Especially if you come from like the Ace Attorney background coming into this, and not the Sonic background. I think it's fair to say if you need the assists on, I don't blame you. That gets hectic. But that should be it, really.
No. 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 No.
I'll grab the flicky. Ugh.
Yoink! It's over! Time to pay for ruining my birthday! Ah!
Oh, I think I did a pretty timed quite well, and Jesus, that's a big donk. That is a big donk in the Panstar train.
Oh!
And Cusplosion. Oh! There you go. Got him. Well done. The train's slowing down. Great hit, Amy.
It was pretty great, wasn't it? That's what you get when you mess with my special day.
And now we are getting the feels.
I just couldn't bear to see you go. I'm sorry for the trouble. I think our work here is done. Now, let's get off this thing.
Come on, take the cap off. Pay your respects. Have some chat.
Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you, I'll never forget our time together.
Yeah, you're meant to feel very, very sorry there. The Panstar Express is pulling into the station. Please stand clear of the yellow. What the hell happened out there? That's what the announcement sounds like. From the top.
We did it!
Well, I'll say I've never been on a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. It's over. The mystery of Sonic the Hedgehog's murder is officially over. He's not dead. He gets up and Sonic's like, I'm not dead, like the guy that says,
I'm not dead.
He just goes like that. Maybe next birthday we'll just ask Vanilla to make dinner.
Oh, you don't love parties when at the end someone tries to kill you?
I'm actually gonna miss this group's unhinged way of thinking.
Honey, you're late. I've been waiting here for hours.
You honestly believe? You honestly never believe what happened. So I won't even try.
Honestly, big, like, props to this design as well. This is a good one as well.
I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spagonia in the morning, and you need to pack.
Oh, I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation something terrible.
And I need you home. Happy first day of retirement, dear.
Yeah, seems the conductor's more than ready to begin his retirement after his ordeal. I'm happy for them both.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, it's an old friend, I think.
Well, they're a cutie, that's for sure.
I'm not sure that's how a Flicky sounds, but I'm gonna go with that. It seems that Flicky found a friend.
Great job saving that little guy, SBO.
It was the least I could do. Sonic, everyone. I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused.
Don't be. You were just following what you thought with the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in that same situation.
Amy would have been far worse. She'd have just bonked Sonic massively with the hammer, or banked the murderee, the victim, heavy with a hammer, and that actually might have been it. I actually think. I wouldn't have hit someone with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart? It would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speed of Sound. Regardless, I am sorry. Ah, we're cool. And now that we're all safe, it was fun. I was dead half the time. This group has a wild idea of fun. Boy, am I starving. I forgot we never ate. I never did get that chicken cordon bleu. With all the clutter, I completely forgot I was hungry.
Me too. I was distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, picking holes and alibis. I'll be the next stage attorney for providing before you know it. Sonic? Wait, where'd he go?
Everyone, guess what? This station is a bakery. And look what I bought.
Ah! A birthday cake?
Happy birthday, Amy. To the confident, unshakable, and radiant Amy Rose. To an adventure of a birthday, darling.
A memorable party every year.
To a fun birthday. A ride from start to finish. May your friendship grow stronger each celebration. I admire your tenacity. May you never lose your vivacity. Happy birthday to Amy and her sparkling personality. Happy birthday! I'm not smart enough to know what personality is even a word.
We love you, Amy. Happy birthday. Aww, got murdered by a lonely train, but... I wouldn't trade these adventures for anything. Never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right?
Wouldn't dream of it. There's probably a lot of words I could say to that, or probably they could say to that. Like, wouldn't dream of it, even though you jumped into my franchise like all those years ago. I don't know why I'm reading into that, really. I want to be like these guys. I want some cake now.
Yes, please! Dig in, everyone!
Yay!
I hope it's chocolate. If it's carrot cake, then... Shadow has a deep, seething hatred of carrot cake.
When I saw the screen the first time! Look at them! There's an Eggman, there's a Metal, and there's Sage! They're all there! Yay!
That train's never making it here, is it? Orbot, prepare a bath. The happy rubber duck, or the angry one?
Angry! It's our choice, your evilness!
Shut it! I think you're gonna afford to do like a shut it! Shut up! Shut up, Luke. And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends. Entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment, and then back to things as they were. Cities realized Eggman was running the train system and fought back to seize control. Everything's squeaky clean now. As for me, I stuck with the gig, and then practiced my singing, and after all of that, I now run the local supermarket. Yeah, that's just been my life. All that potential and not really doing much with it. God, I can feel that. That hits me on an emotional level, holy shoot. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. This game did not need to be as good as it is, but yes! What a fun time. I did that with my reading and dramatic storytelling in about 4 hours. It could be quickly done in about 2 hours if you're really sort of going quickly through it. For this being a free game, it doesn't need to be as good as it is. Like, short to the sweet, can be done in a single sitting, and... it's right up there if you're the one that enjoys... if you definitely enjoy the characters, you'll definitely love the thoughtfulness and the love that went into designing all this. The careful thought to references, careful thought to lore and everything like that. The art is fantastic. There's some really good emotes and good sprite work. Original soundtrack. The soundtrack doesn't need to go as hard as it does. Additional music. Special thanks to Sonoe, Harnell, and Johnny G or Eli? I thought he's just a singer. I don't know. But the fact that yeah, this team got given the okay for this by Sega, and they just knocked it out of the park. And for it being free as well, this is one of the definitely the more pleasant and very much surprising ones. Oh, John Tune is like the reference that they use for the bouncer chair. That is great. That is very, very, very great. Sonic character supervisors. Special thanks to Ian Flynn, there he is, yeah. And Tyson Hess, there they are. Yeah. Pillar creative officer, there he is. Takashi Izuka. They did not need to make this as well as they did. But that shows. That shows. The fans love the series. The fans love the characters. The fans love everything about Sonic, and they can come together to do some quite amazing things like this. Like I said, this is great if you're a fan of the series of Sonic, if you're a fan of like Ace Attorney type stuff or a visual novel kind of stuff, this is definitely up there. And you can go ahead and play and find out all the other secrets and extra bits of dialogue that I didn't get around to doing so because... yeah, I had to fit it in like a 4-hour playthrough. The only reason it took as long as it did because I'd spent so long trying to voice literally every single character in that. I think it's taught me, like, the type of character that I could probably do if it ever gets to a point where I can do some, like, actual VA work. That could be one of my dreams. That's, it's taught me a lot doing this, like, what kind of voices suit me, and just fun doing so. And now that I know what happens if people are going to be up for playing this in, like, my friends groups, I can safely say that I recommend it wholeheartedly to all of those guys, and if they want me on board for anything, I'll be more than happy to do so, because this is a nice little quick thing. I'm not sure it's that the hype about it is going to last terribly long, but it just a neat little, like, fan passion project that got the official back in, and it shows, like, how well and how grateful they are for letting them do them. Happy April Fool's Day if you reserved it. And that definitely, like I said, this is one of the nicer April Fool's Day things to come out of it this year. Just a good, small, sweet chunk of fun. What a lovely time. And that is how we solved the mystery of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you so much for watching, Highlight viewers, and sorry about if there have been iffinesses with the playback of the video. That's because we had some major, like, stream blurriness going on about partway through. Like I say, I'm hoping that it's came through pretty much all right. I did my run of it. I kind of had to have something with this bunch a lot on my stream backlog, so gave it a run. A second run now that I've done it in this stream playthrough, and yeah, good, sweet, short fun, perfect for being a free game, I think. And it just shows dedication and the passion that the fanbase has. And if they do ever make another one, where they actually do another escape room for another Sonic OC's birthday, like if they do another Amy's birthday thing, and she decides to do an escape room, I'd be down for that, like a puzzle room, escape room type thing. I'd be down for that. Get these same guys to make it as well. They seem to really have the passion, and they would really be good at doing so, I think. So, I think with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you for whatever video is coming up in the future. Take care of yourselves.